Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Ninja Kamui Episode 10. This is probably the last one before what we were all waiting for. In this one, Higan mourns the death of Emma when a letter challenging him to a duel arrives from Sai. A letter is some calling this pretty generous. That's not what it was. Mike and Jason want to leak the data that they hacked from Auza to the public, but discover that they can't due to Emma's memory, external memory being decrypted. So they're gonna have to deal with that. So we have two storylines once again. I think I've been saying this for a lot of the reviews, but like the police stuff, the data leak stuff, like I don't really care for that. I'm just here for the cool ninja wearing the mech suits, wearing the armor, wearing all that to fight it out. So I'm gonna get into spoilers. So if you haven't seen the episode, make sure to go check it out. This is on HBO Max. You can check it out also, I guess, on the Adult Swim website. I'm not really sure if that's how it still works. Um, we dive into Sai's backstory. Finally, we're getting a little bit more to know, to get to know this other character that, for the most part, for the first 9 episodes, been very mysterious figure. I think they've been very, uh, for sure, setting up a lot of really cool stuff, but definitely mysterious in their own way. We get to also catch up with Mike and Higan, as I mentioned. They're working on all the details right after Emma's passing. They share a really nice moment, which is interesting because like Higan's very stoic. He doesn't normally show any emotions, but Mike gets a little something out of him, so that was kind of cool. Auza also has taken steps to protect themselves from everything that's going on, and they've leaked the names of Higan and company and labeled them terrorists, that they were behind the attack that happened at their factory. So now uh the police is after them, FBI is after them, like, and the public doesn't trust them, so like they're gonna have to really work hard to kind of crawl their way out of that hole. This is when we see Higan being challenged to a duel via a crow. We'll learn more about the crows in a minute. And he sent over this piece of this fragment of a memento from Zai, so he immediately recognizes that. This is when we get to see a little bit more about Zai. I think something that the show did very well is that as we get to learn more about Zai, his face is finally fully revealed. Throughout the show, he's either been covered by his hair, that demon mask that he wears, and even as a kid, like it was really all like his bangs were in his face a lot. You didn't really get to see his face, but as we get to know him and explore that character, his face finally comes to light, which is, I think, is just a very nice touch on behalf of the creative team behind this. We see Higansai and Mari complete their first mission to some like sweet rock and roll. So that was very cool. Um, and we kind of understand why they had such a big, impactful bond, because in the next sequence, we see when Mari and Higan choose to leave the organization, which Sai takes as a betrayal personally, because they had a pact. They were going to be the three people to lead this organization in the future. They were going to take over, and now that's not going to happen. So very interesting. Like, we now understand fully Zai's motivations. He's not. I don't think he's really a bad person. He's just like, his he was betrayed. He feels betrayed by his friend. So we get to see finally Higan and Sai get ready to fight in their Kamui. We get some really cool stuff. I like that these few episodes, they've been using the end credits as a kind of a transitional period, and then there's a little after credit sequence to really set all that up. um, Mike sets up some plans in motion, but he's betrayed by his boss at the FBI, so he doesn't really have anywhere else to turn. And then after the credits stop playing over all the stuff that was happening with Mike, he got in fight and Sai finally fight to a stalemate, which, as they punch each other, removes their kamui. It explodes out of their body. I don't think it's destroyed. Maybe it's not destroyed. It just probably kind of fell apart with the impact from each one of them. So I think next week we're gonna get the duel we've all been waiting for. We saw that when they were kids, they fought to a stalemate. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out, who has grown, what their abilities can really lead them to do, or can Higan convince Sai that he's fighting on the wrong side? That's my hope for this. So I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you thought about this episode if you have seen it. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.